Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. We've got Dan and Ari here with us today, and we've just bought your investment property here in Ipswich. So do you mind walking people through, to begin with, what your brief was, what you were looking to buy when we had our first chat, and what that ended up becoming?
Yeah, so we were looking for something under $1 million. So Ipswich really fit that profile. Something that had land for the, to pull those levers to develop something in the future.
Definitely, yeah.
And also something where we can add a bit of value pretty instantaneously, and pull that lever as well. Bit of paint to improve the space, and that's where we landed.
That's great. And so I think that's something that Emily and I were able to do in our portfolio, starting with that short-term value add can be a really great way to get some quicker equity. As long as you get that buy price right, you can spend 30, 40,000. Ideally, you're doubling that money. So if we spend about 40K here, we're looking to get another 40K on top of that out of this property. And then, as you said, ideally we're getting not just a granny flat, but those strata title potentials. And that's the real reason we're buying in Ipswich. Same as some of my developments. You can do a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home at the back on this site. But before we even get to talking about this site in more detail, bedrooms, bathrooms, land size, let's talk about a deal that didn't go so well, because I think it's good to touch on things that are positive and negative in the journey. We had a property that was under contract, but ran into a few issues. So do you mind describing what we found in the building and pests and what that actually looked like?
Sure, I'll let Ari speak to that one.
She's a great one on this, yeah.
So we rocked up to the property, and it wasn't what we expected.
Yeah, the photos were very different to the building and pest report.
Yeah, exactly. So when we rocked up and we saw how much work needed to be done, and we're willing to do the work, but how much work that property needed to be done, it was just too much for us. And luckily we could pull out based on building and pest.
Yeah, and that can be a really stressful time, because you've got a property under contract, close to $1 million on the line. And I know that you're like, oh, can we actually get out of this deal? What does that look like? Have we done the wrong thing? And I know we've talked back and forth about that was a property that was a death by 1,000 cuts. There's deals that when we go out and inspect them and look at them, they look okay on the surface. But when you get a builder in and he pulls apart, oh, actually, you're going to have to reframe this. Actually, that floor's not trimmed there. This window's busted over here, and it really adds up. A property like that can become a real headache. And so I think you two had a long discussion and made the right decision to pull out on that deal. The other interesting thing about that property was the access was a bit tougher. The block was a bit smaller. And so talk people through what it's like exiting a deal and then having to start again, what that felt like.
It was daunting because I've never done that before.
We'll be able to give you some...
I think it was stressful at the time, but I think when we had the confidence that we could actually pull out, it was okay.
To add on to that, I think it was great to have your input. And I mean, you've done it 1 million times. You've had all the clients. So.
I did say that to you guys. I've seen building and pests crash, multiple times. It's not, as I said to you, it's about 1 in 20.
Yeah.
But it does happen. And as I said to you, if your gut feel was off and the block was not quite right and there was a myriad, again, death by 1,000 cuts, it wasn't that property was falling over. It wasn't that property, it just didn't quite fit the brief and had too many headaches involved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And then we started again and we're back on the market and we picked up a 1,000 square metre plus block. A Queenslander for that matter. So we'll show you guys. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath home with sleep outs, but you could potentially add a second bathroom down the track. And so talk people through your plans with that cosmetic reno to begin with.
Yeah, so I guess first things first is give it a nice lick of paint. The bones are really good. It has so much character. And just the way, even before when it was styled with the previous owner, it really showed how much character it had and how much of a home it can be. Yeah. So a lot of strong appeal. Ripping up the cork floorboards, putting some vinyl in the wardrobes, cleaning up the bathrooms, and then just preparing the backyard and planning for building in the future.
Yeah. And that's the great thing about houses like this, like colonial style Queenslanders have that character overlay, but they're sought after. So this is an established area in the central part of Ipswich. We picked this up for around that $900,000 mark. Houses like this, when they're in good condition, looked after, that's where people have headaches, is when they don't get the termite barrier, they don't paint it, they don't fix the roof. Then of course the timber's going to have wood rot and need repairs. But if you guys give it that spruce up, that lift, and then look to develop out the back, that's the really exciting part. So talking about the back, I guess that's where we're moving forward. I hope that you guys can see the blueprint we can give you. We're going to give you the town planners, the building recommendations, engineers, certifiers, anyone you might need throughout that process. So are you excited? What do you think that involves in terms of the next year or two with that strata title development?
Yeah, no, it's really exciting. I guess you've given the blueprint. So
we call it copying my homework.
Yeah.
That's what Samuel, one of our clients who did this chat the other day, was like, same thing, copy Luke's homework. Rinse and repeat. And I think that's the beautiful thing is hopefully, as you know, we had some hiccups along the way, but got through those. You'll have some hiccups in the building. It's going to be the same thing, but it's all about mitigating risk and getting yourself that upside. So do you know, because I know the numbers, but do you know roughly what the numbers are, including the buy price, the renovate and the build at the back, so people at home can get an idea of what it costs to do a strata title development in Ipswich?
Yep. So to get 1,000 square metre block of land plus a 3-bedroom house, with a bathroom, that's $950 that we got in Bouval.
Yep.
To do all the work in the back and build the house, you'd be looking at about $350.
Yep.
I'd say with the amount of work that has to be done in terms of the trees and clearing the land a little bit, it'd probably be closer to that $400 mark.
Perfect.
And then the renovations on top, probably about 30 to 50,000.
Let's say that's 50. Yeah. And so to give people at home easy maths, we buy for $950, spend 50 on the renos, ideally getting a bank valuation around that $1,050,000. Then we go back to the bank, we pull money out, we use that as a 20% deposit on the strata, and then that builds about $400K with an end cost of about 1.4. Now, as you would know, a nicely renovated front home's probably going to sell around the 800s. The back's probably going to be 850 to 900. So you're going to sit around that 1.7-ish mark. Yep. There's 2 to 250 comfortable of equity and probably more depending on how things go. But it's good to be a bit more compressed on those prices. So that's the really exciting thing, I think, for all of us is that vision of you get a good deal on a good block, but then it's not just the block doing the heavy lifting. It's the reno that you're doing because you guys are willing to be a bit more hands-on. And then the value add upside of a strata. Yeah.
No, it's really exciting. I think as well, just looking, now I'm addicted to refreshing in the area all the time.
Yeah. But, he keeps looking at it like it's the stock market.
Yes, you're going to see more prices. I love that.
But yeah, seeing those smaller blocks, half the size of the 1,000, so 500 square meters, a 3-bedroom, nice renovated Queenslander. Some are going closer to that 900 mark.
Sure.
So you're feeling like that value is definitely there, and you can see it just based on the comparable sales in the area. So,
and that's one thing we want to do as your buyers agents is obviously we're going to, when we talk through these projects and numbers, we want to be conservative. But as you guys get, and every client does, they want to see the equity coming. They want to see the future. It's exciting to see that there's even more upside potential on the numbers we've run. But it's been such a pleasure working with you too. I can't wait to see what you do with this place, and we definitely want to help you through that journey as well. So
thank you.
Awesome, guys.
Thank you so much for helping us.
Of course. It's been a pleasure.
Recommend.
See you guys. Bye.